ringside. But boy, I'll tell you, he is a big fella. I don't know who that is.
Well, they're looking on intently at this tag team match, and they might be trying to get some tips of the trade, so to speak.
Well, Bob, I don't know who I'm... Sweet Daddy White and Damian Kane have come down here, and they have absolutely no business being at ringside, but I don't know who this Goodyear thing is in front of us.
He is big.
My goodness, that's a big boy.
And with a minor distraction at ringside, the tag team match continues. And Mickey Gilligan is working over J.D. McSlade.
That's the killer in there with
Check
Gilligan.
it is Killer.
Jack Hill. That's
Jack Hill got in there. I think I was blocked off by the blimp.
That's very possible. You folks can't believe how big this guy is. This guy used to be on Circus Boy. Mr. Goodyear.
Now Kalua working on Jack Hill.
I'm just sitting here in absolute amazement. I have no idea what's going on. Kalua and Gilligan are wrestling in fine form, and there's a big elbow drop. Jack Hill looks like he has just about had it. Mike gets a chin lock on him. But Damian Kane, Sweet Daddy White, and Mr. Goodyear are out here, and they have no business being here. I'd like to try and find out who this guy is.
Well, if you dare to ask, please stay away from the table.
Well, I want to find out. I mean, this guy has no business being here. I've never seen him before. Meanwhile, Jack Hill and J.D. McSlade are all over Mickey Gilligan.
And also one of the ringside personalities was using, I don't know if he has an umbrella in his hand or what.
Damian, who is this guy out here at ringside?
This is our new manager, Mean Gene Moore. He is the best in the business. We brought him in from New York City. He's been sitting back observing everything Sweet Daddy White and Damian Kane has to offer. What do you call this tag team you have out here now? Who do they think they are? Come out here, fancy get up. They're no kind of tag team. Remember the champions right here.
Well, one thing I don't want on this show is a Mean Gene.
The big machine. Aloha with the headlock.
Well, I got the answer to my question anyway, Bob.
New manager.
New manager for Sweet Daddy and Damian Kane.
Look out. Here comes the action.
Oh, wow. Did you see how high Mickey Gilligan got? He must have been 10 feet off the ground. And that's it. Sweet Daddy and Damian. Thunder and lightning indeed. Mike Kalua and Mickey Gilligan. And now they're ready to take on Sweet Daddy. Up to the ring, and John Akers for the announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 5 minutes and 30 seconds, the winners, Gilligan and Kalua!
Thunder and lightning has struck again.
Indeed. Indeed. You'll have your chance later on, Sweet Daddy and Damian. I'll tell you, Sweet Daddy White and Damian Kane are probably the two most hated wrestlers in the CWA, if not in the entire world.
I wonder why.
this. Sweet Daddy and Damien raising the hand of the Killer and J.D. McSlane. That'll never happen. Well, pandemonium is broken loose here, as they say, to coin a phrase. Our next match, though, should be a dandy. If you think you saw action in that match, our next battle features Ray Apollo against Phillipsburg, New Jersey's Eddie Miranda.
Oh. Well, Doctor, Doctor, good look, Ron. Take a good look. Dr. Death and Dr. Stone. What is this?
You got the pleasure, baby. You got the pleasure. Look at this. We got the gold. We got the gold. And then everybody else don't have nothing, baby.
Who is Thunder and Lightning? What is Thunder and Lightning? Who are these maniacs that come out here claim to be a tag team? Do you notice? Do you notice what we have around our waist?
I have the...
We have the gold. The most valuable possession in professional wrestling today. The gold strap, it means the king in wrestling. When it comes to tag team perfection, you are talking about Sweet Daddy White and Damien Kane. Now, under the fine leadership of my friend and associate and comrade, my man, your man, everybody's man. He has the razzle, he has the dazzle, he has it all together. The new manager of the Salt and Pepper Riot Squad. We have him right here, Mean Gene Moore. Take it away, big baby. Gene, take it away. Look at this, baby.
One question for the manager.
I want you to remind Pineapple Head and Gilligan's Island who the tag team champions are and who will stay the tag team champions.
Just one question.
What question? What do you want to say to me?
I want to ask you one question.
Ask me anything.
Is your name Mean Gene?
Oh, it's so mean. And I'm so clean.
Your name is
Mean Gene.
You're Mean Gene?
Mean Gene, baby.
You're on the wrong show.
Tell him how mean.
One Mean Gene. One Mean Gene.
Whites every night.
Tell him all. Take it
You're not only blocking me, you're blocking the
I
ring.
don't care, baby, but we get that nice shine from your head. I could lay under your head and get a suntan, baby.
Hey, let me tell you
I
something.
don't want to hear it.
I can wear a hairpiece,
Really?
but when you get up in the morning, that's as good as you're going to look all day. Bob, back to you.
All right. Oh, we have another match upcoming, and if you enjoyed the last one, you got to enjoy this one. And how many participants will end up in the ring this time? Ron Barry, we might go for a world record as to how many are allowed on the floor, how many are allowed in the ring,
I'll
but
tell you, Bob,
it'll be exciting.
We're going for a record on the biggest slob in pro wrestling, and I think we got him right here. I thought somebody else had the biggest slob, but I think we got him beat. Let's go up to John Akers for the announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a tag team attraction. One fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing the principals. In the corner to my right, weighing in 230 pounds from Shirley, Long Island, Lou Fabiano. And his partner from Athens, Greece, 270 pounds, Apollo Athens. And their opponents. You keep away from me. Get out of here.
Announcement.
They want me to announce the manager, Professor E.W. Moore. Is that okay?
That's good.
And he is managing 285 pounds from Louisiana, Sweet Daddy White. And his opponent, Damien Kane.
Well, John gets a little flustered whenever Sweet Daddy and Damien are in there. He calls Damien Kane Sweet Daddy's opponent. Sweet Daddy is Damien's partner.
Could be his opponent before this is over.
Well, you know, pretty soon, and this is true, Bob, pretty soon John Akers is going to have a match with Damien Kane. So, you know, we're gonna enjoy John's company, I think, while we still can. Let's go with this action with Lou Fabiano and Apollo Athens against Sweet Daddy White and Damian Kane.
CWA Pro Wrestling action comes to the Lehighton area on Wednesday night, August 22nd at the Carbon County Fair. Making appearances at the fair on Wednesday, August 22nd will be the CWA heavyweight champion Carl Fury as he tangles with the ever-popular Eddie Miranda. The team of Mickey Gilligan and Mike Kalua will try to take the tag team title from Sweet Daddy White and Damian Kane. DC Drake faces the challenge of Ray Apollo, and also making appearances will be the Concrete Cowboy and Dr. Death. So remember the date, Wednesday, August 22nd, 7 p.m. at the Carbon County Fair in Lehighton, Pennsylvania.
Professor E.W. Moore. That's how John introduced him, and that's how we're going to talk to him all right.
Well, they're getting rid of the hardware.
Well, those belts, you know, they take great pride in those belts.
We are about ready to go here. Underway.
Damian is ready to tie up with Apollo Athens. Just how ready Apollo Athens is, I don't know. We got a lot of Apollos here. We got Ray Apollo. We got Apollo Athens. This big mouth slob, Professor E.W. Moore. Almost. Well, Damian's got Apollo Athens by the trunks, and if Juan Vasquez can't see that. There's Apollo Athens. Well, Damian is locked in an armbar. And he steps outside the ropes. Little consultation.
And a little glaring and staring.
Apollo's got Damian. He's working on that arm. And Damian heads for the ropes. Well, if this match doesn't end quick, we're going to have to go off the air.
Well, I'll tell you, you had that confrontation, Ron. Yeah, I think maybe in one way it was as exciting as the wrestling. These guys really going to go at it.
They sure are. But I'll tell you, I don't think there's any doubt about who's going to win this match. Apollo Athens being trounced by Damian Kane. We are running out of time. We got to go. We'll let you know again next week who wins this match. For Bob Garris, this is Ron Barry. Bob, have a good week. We'll see you next week.
Righto.
And ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you at the matches.